This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Single back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking for a gap. It's Hill. He's brought down out at the 46. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It's now 2nd down.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Design quarterback run. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. QB keeper all the way. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top early. Looks like I've got a great way to start this game, for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to the air on the first play. Grab down the middle. It's Green. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First out and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Automatic on the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He shreds the tackle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Makes the catch. It's Green. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Takes the handoff. It's Hill. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Now it's second down here. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. To the air. It's Moore. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He keeps it on the design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to make a play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the LSU offense will take over first and 10.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To the air. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Look at that powerful running. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. That LSU offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Manning. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Here comes the up-tempo offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. It's a fumble behind the line.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Ducks will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. The shotgun handoff here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Touchdown, LSU. They couldn't stop him there. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
To throw, it's Moore. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
As a design quarterback keeper.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Can he make it to the marker? And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that 1st down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Back to pass. It's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
On the run, it's Hill. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Twelfth play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short.
Let's go, let's go.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late.
Military stun! Military stun!
Using his legs, it's Harris. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Second and goal, but hand it to him again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Now comes the field goal unit. And this to almost certainly win the football game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.